Good morning from Lincoln, New Hampshire. I'm Morgan.
I'm Harrison.
This is More Travel Please. We're a budget travel vlog. We travel the world even though we're completely broke. Talking to you today from our van, our new home for the
Don't hit my baby.
our new home for the next year, basically. But we'll get into that in a second. We are in the foothills of the White Mountains right now, and we are so excited because we're going to show you one of the most beautiful spots, not only in the US, but we really think in the whole world. So we're going to show you all around. We've actually been coming to this area for years.
And if you go back into our vlogs, way back when, before we were even doing travel vlogs, we did vlogs in New Hampshire.
We went to the Flume Gorge, we climbed Mount Preminger, we did the Ridgeline Trail over Mount Lafayette.
Sorry, go on.
We actually went to the ice castles too that are around here. We love this place. It's so beautiful. There's a reason we keep coming back year after year. And now that we're home in the US this year, I'm really excited to show you this because it's a little slice of our own secret little part of the world that we know is so gorgeous, and we're excited to share that with you.
So speaking of the van, we actually spent our very first night camping out in the van here in a parking lot. So not really camping out. When I was younger, I did a lot of Boy Scouts, and this is like luxury to have a van with a heater in it and all that. Why don't we show them the inside of the van?
Yeah, let's show you how it is.
So a bit of a warning, it's a little bit messy in there because we're in the middle of moving out of a house sit back to the house, and we're gonna organize it to make it look real pretty, but this is what we got so far. Fucking mess. So this is our little diesel heater. This thing is an awesome monster. It kept us very warm last night. This is a shelf we're going to use, and here's our bed with curtains that we are planning on putting up permanently, but just put up here for now, out of the way. And then if I pull you up into here, you can see in here we got some big insulation foam sheets that we tied up to get out of the way so we'd have room to sleep. We have some big plans for that, but I really do want to emphasize that we are going to be having a van build YouTube vlog.
It's obviously not even close to being ready. I mean, it's ready, it's just not pretty. We want to make it nicer, but it was cool to have our first night here because now we know all the little things that we need to get and fix up before we actually start our cross-country adventure in this van. But it's going to look night and day different. I'm so excited about the plans. Harris and I are very artistic people. We were both voted most artistic in high school, not to brag. I was a painting instructor. He's a very talented artist, so we're excited to fix this up. And I think we haven't seen any other vans look like the way we're gonna make this look. So I'm really excited about it. And actually our van has a name. This is the Black Kraken. And yeah. So we spent the night here, and it's perfect because we're right in the location we want to be. So why don't we just get into the video and show you some of the beauty of New Hampshire. Let's go. So the plan today is to do this sort of circle-ish path thing, and we're going to start in Lincoln, go all the way around these places, and end up back in Lincoln. Now there's a link to this map in the description if you want to follow our same exact route, but we started here, we went all along, and then we're going to end up here. First stop is the base of Mount Lafayette. So this is a hike that we have done before. It's actually called like the Ridge Trail. So you go up. It was so fun to do in warm weather. So we're not doing the hike today. It's a long hike. It took us all day to do it. But if you want to, you could check out our old, I'm not gonna say good, but it's not bad, vlog before we were real vloggers, and you can see what it looks like here. There's a beautiful waterfall. If you take this path, it's like the Falling Waters Trail, but it's frozen now, so I don't think we're gonna hike all the way to the waterfall because, I mean, it looks cool frozen, but what we are gonna show you is what we can see from a better angle. So let's show you that.
So we just checked out that mountain, so now we're gonna go check out the next one in my brand used beautiful van. I love this van. If you haven't been following us, you'll know that we spent the last 2 years traveling Europe, and when we did that, we didn't have a car at all the entire time. We used strictly public transport to get everywhere. And so to have this now is such a crazy luxury to be able to drive anywhere at any time, sleep anywhere at any time. Wow, like the possibilities. So speaking of which, let's just jump in right now, not have to wait for a time, and check out what other mountains I got down the street.
So the White Mountains have no shortage of beautiful views. What we're doing right now is actually doing a big loop. We're going to go around all the most beautiful mountains and head off to the Kangamangas Highway at the end of it all, which I'm really excited to show you. So you have to watch till that point at least. But anyway, we've just stopped off at a random viewpoint. There's tons of these along the way. You can see great views of Mount Lafayette and others right behind me. New Hampshire is awesome. Actually, the parking is free in most of these places. We're at Franconia National Park and the White Mountains National Forest and all that. You can park for free, which is fantastic. Actually, if you didn't know, the state motto of New Hampshire is live free or die, which is so badass. We love that motto, and the people here are super friendly and everything is, I don't know, just love New Hampshire. It's such, oh, it's just a great place. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show you any like restaurants or meet people because we are social distancing. As you know, that's happening right now. Nowhere better to do that than in the mountains away from everybody. Actually, this great day is born out of something bad. You know, everything that's going on right now. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but you know what I'm talking about. So our house sit had to end early because usually we get around the world house sitting, but it had to end early because of what's going on now. And actually almost all of our house sits have been canceled for this year. So it's really good that we have our van to travel around in. But the good thing that came out of it is today we can travel around the White Mountains without having to worry about getting home to pets, because otherwise we would have had to really rush this, but now we can take our time and enjoy. But anyways.
All right, so that's enough talking. So I'm going to show you some beautiful shots of this area right now.
I'm not in the mood, thought you'll be here soon. Everything feels wrong, guess I'm just in a bad mood. Feeling broken hearted over something that never was. Never was, never was.
New Hampshire has an endless amount of stunning places to visit. The natural beauty is just incredible here. I mean, there's so many different mountains, hikes, waterfalls, secret places, caves, rivers. I mean, it's just endless. The places we're showing today is just a super small slice of the beauty of the whole state. And honestly, this is definitely not the best season to visit New Hampshire. The best season is probably fall, and we've been to New Hampshire in fall a few times, and it is out of this world. But obviously New Hampshire is super beautiful any time of the year, and we will never pass up an opportunity to go up there.
So we just stopped by Echo Lake. It was so beautiful, frozen lake with the mountains in the background. Now we're heading to our next destination, which is Crawford Notch, though we will probably stop on a few places on the way, who knows. But for lunch, I have a crouton. I eat croutons like they're chips. They're so good. Does anyone else do that? I love croutons, and Harrison's eating literally cheese and bread. The news is changing rapidly. I don't know what's happening by the time we post this video, because we're, we film a few weeks ahead of when we post. So even though our house sits are canceled and the news is changing every day, we're still going to try to travel when we can, when it's safe to do so. It's just going to be postponed for a few weeks, I think, but we have plenty of content to cover that time, so you probably won't even know that we stopped traveling.
So this hotel here is the hotel that The Shining is actually based off of.
So unfortunately, that's not actually true. We've always thought that the Omni Mount Washington Resort was the hotel that inspired The Shining, but it's actually the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, which we just found out. But look how similar it looks. The inside of this hotel even looks like the one from the movie. It's kind of eerie. It's supposed to be very haunted anyway.
From lonely days to faded nights, we really thought we knew. Why is it so hard to see when it's right in front of you?
After checking out so many cute places on our little loop, we finally made it to the Kangamangas Highway, and we pronounced Kangamangas wrong the whole entire time in the video. We had no idea it was pronounced this way, but it's Kangamangas apparently, and not Kangamangas, so a little disclaimer there, sorry.
So I didn't know this. It turns out Kangamangas was a person, and his name means the fearless one. Another cool little thing too is when we were in Canada, we checked out like a cultural history museum, and they had talked about how Native Americans in that area had chose the next chief by the chief's sister's first son was always going to be the next chief. So interestingly, it says that Kangamangas succeeded his uncle, which makes me think, maybe they followed the same thing here. Who knows? Maybe you know. Let us know in the comments down below. So Kangamangas was a really powerful warrior for the Native Americans, and for a long time he ruled the southern half of New Hampshire. But he was tired of fighting English settlers, and he was eventually pushed up north into northern New Hampshire, but northern New Hampshire is nowadays known as Quebec, Canada.
Throughout the Kangamangas, there are tons of spots where you can stop and just explore. We found this little river on the side of the road. This is the Preminger River, and yeah, we're just enjoying it. There's tons of these spots.
Can't turn it off this time. You know what? You know what? It's enough. I give up on fight. I know I'm right. You know I'm right. Baby, it's all in your mind. Come back with me in time before we lost our minds. You know we can't rewind, but come back with me in time.
So earlier I referred to the Preminger River as a little river, and that little river is actually 65 miles long. It goes all throughout the White Mountains. Locals call it the Pemi, and it is everywhere in this area. And actually, if you watched our previous video at our New Hampshire house sit, the Preminger River actually ran through the backyard of the place we were staying at.
We lost our minds. You know we can't rewind, but come back with me in time.
So up the road a ways, we stopped over at Sugar Hill Scenic Vista. It's a beautiful parking spot off the Kangamangas where you can see all these wonderful mountains behind me. So beautiful. One of many little lookouts on the best highway in the world. Usually you can drive right up here to like this lookout spot, but it's winter, so there's snow. So we parked a little ways over there, but still beautiful. Alright, so we made it out of the Kangamangas. Now it's getting dark, and I think we are going to head home to Rhode Island because we're done with our New Hampshire house sit. And I don't know what's going to happen the next couple weeks, but we'll have time to work on our van, get out these videos.
That's right.
And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you appreciate what we're doing here, we do have a Patreon you can check out, where you can get secret videos, postcards from around the world, all sorts of fun stuff. If you don't want to have to sign up for anything, we do also have PayPal if you want to see these videos continue. We really appreciate and love all of our patrons. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. And if you guys wanted to keep up with us real time, the best way to do that is to jump onto our Instagram or onto our Facebook page. Both of those will be linked down below. And we do also have a website that tells you where we will be in the future as well, and that's moretravelplease.blog. So be sure to check that out if you want to see if we are going to a town near you, where you can tell us all the cool secret local things to do there.
Please subscribe, share this video to Reddit, Facebook, everywhere, and like the video. And
I really want to emphasize that sharing, because that means the world to us if you can share it. We've noticed that when we ask people to share and they do share it, it helps our numbers tremendously, and it allows us to make more videos like this for other people to see. So please, if you really do appreciate our videos and you really find that your friends will find value in our videos, please don't hesitate to share it. We would love you forever.
absolutely. And that's it. So thank you. See you next one. Bye.
See ya.
The slogan for New Hampshire is live free or die, and we're feeling that now in our van. So let's go. Live free or die. Beets. Beets and turnips, because we can't swear. We're not going to use this, are we?
No. Where you can tell us all the cool secret local things to do there. What are the cool local single things?
Single things?
Oh yeah, that's it. We're broken up. All the cool local things to do there. I feel like I fuck up this line every time.
You were fine. You said it perfectly.
All the cool local things to do there. It just doesn't feel right. Like it's not a strong
All the cool
sentence.
local things. All the cool local things to do there.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.